Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of people playing a game and not taking it seriously at all. Tonight's episode is sponsored by Shot Serpents. There's a link down below, but not if you're watching the live stream. It doesn't exist yet. Only if you're watching this later on YouTube. And also, when I say sponsor, I mean that he doesn't know we exist at all. Go visit his channel. Last time you guys you looted. You got a bunch of stuff. You got some cool stuff. You got some stuff you don't know what it is. You got some overly talkative stuff. You got some ouchy stuff that makes you go ouch. And now it's kind of just what do you want to do now? What do you want to do? What's on your mind, Grapes? What's the next thing on the to-do list?
Guys, I don't know. I feel like we should get the mask because I feel that's really important to the story, but I don't want to go back in there. And that's me talking, just saying.
I'm on the same page.
Yeah.
Just because, we went through there, we killed a bunch of dudes, we barely survived that dragon attack, and, it's her mask.
Yeah.
I mean...
Ryoko lost a limb. You went down 35 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That my character name became Kenny.
To clarify, Ryoko lost a hand.
What did I say? Arm?
Not a full limb.
Oh, I'm sorry. She was making all of the stump.
She has an elongated stump.
Yes.
And Hydra has no idea what's going on.
Wrong game.
And
Hydra wouldn't know what's going on.
And Hydra is not even here. Hydra has no idea what's going on.
You're correct. He absolutely has no idea what's going on.
No idea what's going on.
You guys did make it out of there with 600 gold. Notjer piled into his pack some armor.
Mm-hmm.
And he pocketed a ring without putting it on.
Yep.
Focus, you also made out with a piece of armor. And Ryoko, you're the one that won the whack pot. It's not a jackpot, it's the whack pot because you got the talisman of ultimate ouchies, and it started just hurting everybody.
Which, just for reference, the fact that you're fine after using it means that you're not evil enough.
Yeah, so if it ever comes up in the universe, I'm somewhat nice.
Somewhat at the very least.
Most of the time.
If you were really evil, it would have been chill with you.
It would have been chill with me, but I have an okay heart. Might not be a good one, but it's okay.
I feel like that should be the name of another song. I have an okay heart.
I jammed to that.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, Vanarin, you took a crate or a chest of fine livery. A lot of it just very, very fancy, very, very rich clothing. Have you gone through that at all, or do you just kind of have it? I know that you piled a lot of your gold in there.
Yeah, I just piled gold in there. I haven't really gone through it all that much.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to, if I still had spell slots at the end of the day, use Identify on it. But if not, I'm just going to look at it at the end of the night.
Cool. You guys also picked up and made out with a deck of cards.
Whoa. We did not make out with anything.
Yeah. Notjer definitely did. Notably, this is not a full deck of cards. The full 52 card set. It's not that. It's less than half. And it's got very intricate designs over the box that all of the cards are in. You guys have met your new best friend, who you have dubbed Balderdash. Yeah, remember Balderdash?
We didn't go with Ryoko.
B-Dash.
Yeah. And you also didn't go with Tim Blake Nelson.
That's true.
TBN.
You forgot my item. I got
Did I?
the basket from the baguettes.
Yeah, that's right. You did.
Yes, you did get a bucket
this
of
bucket.
baguettes from Mountain Stews.
My bucket of holding.
He sold you.
That's
Yeah,
hold.
it is
Baguettes.
non-magical, but it does hold. So you have a bucket of regular holding, a bucket of mundane holding. But that is not part of the treasure that you took from beneath the castle.
And
And
don't
my
forget,
nice
most
hat.
importantly, we got a lesson of economics that apparently a business is not going to give us returns one day later.
Correct.
Yeah, disappointing.
Correct. Ooh, and focus. You are no longer the frail old man that you used to be, because you opened a chest and it gave you a very gruff and stern demeanor.
Very.
I think at the beginning.
That's my charisma. That's my high charisma.
Gruffness
Funny.
is the new name.
What is it?
This is me
Gruffness.
being. Yes, this is me being charismatic.
Is this your smolder?
I'm smoldering. Can't you tell?
Anytime you drop or spit out your toothpick, it just inexplicably returns to your mouth.
Which is good because littering.
That sounds like a magic item right there.
Toothpick of returning. Yep.
It's not a magic item. It's just this weird thing that happens now that you've opened the chest.
Coming from the East Woods.
So just to clarify, because apparently we needed it yesterday or last time we played, it's only so Stu's whole shindig was still only 24 hours ago, right? Like we're just picking up.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Yay. Okay.
So, you guys do have a couple options. Quite a few sessions ago, you were approached by Talus, and she very kindly asked for your help in retrieving a mask from within the castle. You guys have been to the castle. There's, you know for a fact that you have not seen the entire thing. So, leaving it up to you guys, do you wish to return to the castle? And if not, what then would you like to do?
Well, I believe it would be best that we go try to retrieve the mask. Because while Talus wasn't the best of women, it's probably best that we try to separate it from the Cult of Dragons as much as we can. Because while we were told that we needed to give that mask to them for some reason, doesn't necessarily mean we have to let them keep all the masks. So if we can split up the masks as much as we can, she obviously doesn't work with them. So I believe we should go back and try to find that mask.
Should we put on the other mask and see if that helps us locate the new mask?
I don't think that's how those work. You can try. You've put on the other mask. Have you told us what happens when you put it on the other mask, or have you just dreamt dreamt those things?
I have never put on the mask.
No, sorry, I meant
Oh,
Susie.
Susie. This happened pre-focus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And actually pre-Robert, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, Susie put on the mask and was shown a vision of what's to come. And you were there for one of them, one of the visions.
Yep.
But you were playing as what was
Moni.
Yeah, Moni.
You were playing as Moni. So that's kind of what the visions were. I don't remember. I don't think Susie has relayed that information really. I think Susie was trying to be mysterious.
I feel like Susie tries to share things because then that way she knows that other players know it. So then when I forget, I could be like, well, I told you.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
I mean, so from what you told me about the other mask, I mean, maybe this one works differently, but did this mask show you other masks?
I don't remember seeing any other masks, but the other one didn't have the like steam and stuff. So maybe it's different. We don't have to. I mean, it didn't work the last time. Like when I was a kid and I had two pet squirrels and one of them ran away, I let the other squirrel go to like catch it and bring it back, and it didn't work. So it probably wouldn't work with the masks either.
You also did this with
okay,
the
did you just
dragons.
knock
Is this
yourself
like a pattern for you?
It's just buddy system. They don't need their buddies. It's okay. I don't know. I'm just tired. What do you guys want to do? I don't know how to make decisions anymore. All that bookkeeping talk.
I think Vanderen's got a point. We go down there, we get the mask, kill a bunch of cultists, grind some XP on the way.
I'm sorry? What does that mean?
I don't know. It just came to my head real quick.
We are not meeting the murder hobo allegations. We're killing these people for experience, guys.
I'm leaning into it. My character has left the lawful good area. I'm leaning into the murder hobo now.
Which is
This
why
act-
this is a milestone-based game.
At this point, we're just doing it for fun. It's not even for XP.
I turned to Ryoko. Does Focus seem kind of cool now?
I mean, I think so. I think Focus is now one of us.
The truth is, it wasn't the chest that did. It was just being exposed to you guys for so long.
Yeah.
It was kind of like radiation, and then, yeah.
We turn and look at Notcher.
He's
This will be
next.
you.
Dun, dun, dun,
Join the
dun.
murder hobos.
Dong, dong. Just tuning his lute.
Okay.
Without further ado, I start walking back towards the castle, but I kind of flip my poncho cape, Samuel Jackson style.
Yeah, you turn, and with your arm you kind of flick out your cape, your poncho, and it billows behind you as if in a
Yes.
strong wind. It's the only thing affected by the strong wind, and it would look great if you were walking in slow motion. But you feel cool. You feel cool
I do.
nonetheless. And you begin walking back up the path to the castle. Is
Yes.
everybody in tow?
Yep.
Yeah. As you walk up, you see a short, stout figure standing before the fog wall with his fists on his hips, and he's kind of looking up with his back to you.
Do we recognize this figure?
Yeah. Yep. You recognize the unwashed fur that this person wears of a bear head that sits on top of their head and then drapes over their shoulders like a cowl.
Well, what brings you here there? I assume Roland.
Yeah, he turns around and he goes, "Oh, whoa. Well, I haven't seen you guys in some period of time. Who's this guy?" And he points at Notcher.
He's you, but better. No.
Hi.
So,
I'm the bard.
what? I mean, it's been a couple weeks. You guys replaced me already?
Well, you did leave us a note saying that you were going to train. We didn't know when you would return. So, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
I was just out back lifting rocks.
Why'd you leave a note then?
tell you I was out back lifting rocks. I was training.
But okay. Well, it's great to see you. What are you staring at?
Well, I don't know if you can see it, but this wall of fog. It's crazy. You ever seen fog do that?
I can't say
I
have-
never seen fog do that.
Have you tried walking through it?
No, what am I, crazy?
Did you want me to answer that? Sorry.
Well, now I kinda do, yeah.
So, no, you're not crazy. Totally.
This is why we're friends, Van.
Well, we're headed into that fog, so I'm kind of crazy. So, if you want to follow, go ahead.
You're going in there?
Yes, we're already in there.
You've already been in there. What's in there?
Well, there. I was going to get Roland killed. Well, there's a bunch of treasure, Roland. Well,
My hand.
remember that? There's that one of those masks we saw. We've been told that one of those are in there.
Oh, and you're going in there.
Yeah, we're going in there. There's also the dragon cult. The people that beat us up might be in there.
Oh, well, I knew they were in there. That's why I'm here.
Oh, okay. That's great to hear. I mean,
Did you kill them all already?
no, we I point back at Sushi. We retrieved one of the dragons they stole. Unfortunately, Lep, one of them, flew away. We weren't able to save them, and we only defeated one of their guards. No one that beat us up originally.
Okay.
At least I think so. From what you guys described, I was unconscious. Remember?
Oh, there was that one guy who took Ryoko's hand. You said was from Ryoko's house.
Oh yes, the dude that we killed was Roland there, or was
Yeah, he
that
was.
not? Okay. Yes, right before we split up accidentally, I guess. That man, he returned. He came back younger, I guess.
The old man who was in like that baby cradle. He's now young again.
Yeah.
And Ryoko,
Well,
he cut off your hand.
Yeah. He took my family and he took my hand, but he didn't take my dignity. Maybe he should have.
I respect every word that you just said,
Ryoko
except
goes
for
to
the
pick up.
self-deprecating part. Well, okay. I mean, we're all together again. Can I come with you?
I mean, I have no objections. I look to like Notcher because as he is the one person that doesn't know Roland really at all. Are you fine with this? He's to be trusted. Yes.
Okay.
Does Notcher even know what we're really doing at this point? Have
No,
we
not at all.
I feel like Notcher's not really been brought along except in physical form.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. I know that your bag smokes. I know there's now a dragon. I know that she's missing a hand. And the gnome ran away from home and also is very magical.
Yeah. What else do you really need to know?
That's a whole life story. You got it.
And Sylvester Stallone and Clint Eastwood are now in the Expendables.
Yes.
Yep. As you guys begin walking into the fog, Roland kind of falls into pace beside Notcher. So what do you do besides dress all fancy?
Oh, thank you. I quite like your bear costume.
Okay, good talk.
And Nacho just keeps playing his lute.
Freebird!
The entire time behind focus.
I actually have, as we're going into the fog, I actually have my piece drawn, but I'm kind of like twirling it around on my fingers with this new sense of like badassness.
Yeah. Just give me a really quick dexterity check.
I'm glad you said that. I was actually hoping you'd say that so I could roll. Let's see how I do. Ooh, that would be a 21.
Yeah, you're spinning it in your hand, right? And you begin to realize, wow, this is kind of easy. So instead of just the forward spin, you drew a back spin. You're like, all right, that was cool. And then you spin it in front of your face and then back and then kind of in front of you, but like laid down almost, and then back. And you keep spinning and you keep spinning. And you feel it's like that scene at a Doc Holliday or at a Tombstone.
Yep.
With Doc Holliday. And people in the group take notice. And then when you finally like kind of take a moment to be impressed with yourself, Rolling goes, "Hey, when did Focus become a cool kid?"
Yeah. So I know we're looking really cool, but I'm nervous about how we look to the rest of everybody. We've got him walking, looking all cool with something that looks dangerous. He's twirling with Notjer playing this song while we're all walking next to this dragon, like just crossing through town.
We look really cool and intimidating.
Terrible firearm safety.
Yes.
You all look like you should have had your own origin movies before banding together into a group movie. Because
I don't think I could
you
have watched
all look
Ryokos.
so different.
Ryokos was too sad.
You guys keep walking. You enter the courtyard. You remember that one where you beat up the giant, and you also killed Sushi before reviving him again. That courtyard. You do see the giant. The giant is just kind of sitting but leaning up against a wall, kind of near the back. And he sees you enter, and he just gives you a nod.
I give a nod and I tip my hat as well, not say anything.
And I kind of jab the barbarian. Like, he also likes wearing bear outfits.
Maybe they know each other.
Besties.
Wait, what?
Because the giant also wears like a bear pelt.
He's
I
wearing
take
a
notes.
pelt. Yeah.
Bear pelt.
Yeah, good job.
I take notes.
Notjer says this to the giant.
No, to the barbarian.
Okay. Hey, it's a bit racist, I think.
Oh, are you a giant too? I mean,
No, of course not. But just because I wear a bear and he wears a bear doesn't mean we're a part of the bear club.
There's a bear club?
Hey man,
I've
there's
heard
a club
of bear
for
cubs.
There's a bear club. There's a cult of dragons club. I'm pretty sure. There's even a club. It takes where you go dancing, but it's only open once a week. We hear.
Yeah.
And
That's my
there
favorite
used to
club.
be this guy there named Magic
Yeah.
Mike that would dance at that club.
Yeah.
But we killed
yes.
him in an alleyway in Baldur's Gate.
You killed Mike?
We killed Magic Mike. Yeah.
You killed, and I kind of like look at Susie. You killed Mike.
I mean, I didn't personally.
Magic
Why
Mike.
did
He was a
kill him?
bad guy.
What?
He was a bad guy.
His dance moves are always so good.
You know him.
I've played for him before.
We're learning more about you, Notjer, because that was a gentleman's club.
Hey, if a place is willing to pay, you play.
What did they pay you in?
Gold.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't know. Do I look into the bear's eyes or your eyes? Sorry.
You can look wherever you want, but I'm gonna need like dinner at some point.
Oh.
As Notger and Roland are holding you guys up, standing in this courtyard and just having this conversation, Sushi leans down to Susie. Is there a reason we're here?
We gotta get the mask back. I say this in Draconic.
Which
But our whole party knows it apparently.
mask?
Like Susie.
I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
What is that?
Which mask?
I don't know. The one that belongs to somebody whose name sounds like Tulsa.
Alice.
Talus.
It's a black
Oh.
mask.
She keeps that mask on her at all times.
But she said it was in here.
If she said it was in here, well, then it would be with Resmir.
I love that name.
Would you be able to point this person out to us?
You've seen Resmir.
I probably have.
Remember when we were taken?
Yes.
Resmir was the half dragon that took us.
That's right. Is he? Did you know where he is?
She
Dang it! I was trying so hard not to use pronouns because I couldn't remember.
and yes, I do know where. She should be up in the tower.
Sorry. Okay, up in the tower.
Yes.
The one by here, if there's a tower, or the one by the pit?
He
Or doesn't know where that is.
He looks up. There's two towers. He looks up.
Cool.
It's the one on the left.
Sorry, guys. I got distracted because I don't know if you heard it, but there was a really loud thud that happened out there, and I got nervous. Okay. I turned to the group. Did you guys hear that?
Well, you were just chittering. I have no idea what you were saying.
Okay, I'm sorry. So Sushi says that the mask is going to be with Resin up in the tower to the left.
All right. We'll meet this resin
Re-
and get this mass bus.
Resmir.
That's what I said. Resin. It's Resmir.
Oh, okay. Did I see Resmir or was I unconscious? I'm pretty sure it was unconscious.
You were down for the count.
Okay.
We knocked you out for a plan.
Yep. I decided to knock myself unconscious and forgot the fact that I can't unconscious myself because I can't take actions while unconscious. Great idea.
The whole plan kind of backfired. We had 2 weeks to come up with it. Kind of all just fell apart.
Well, I mean, we might as well go try to get it. That's what we're here for. You said to the left?
Yes,
Wait.
to the left.
So hold on. I have a question. The dragon
Yes.
mask? We want to go in and get more?
Yes. We're not
But
going to
you
put it
should-
on, Roland.
Yeah. But you should be able to handle that, Roland, because you left us to go get stacked. So you should be stacked now.
Hey, I don't need any lip from somebody that I see eye level with. But I do like that you've become more confident, Susie. I like that now that I'm back, I can see that you carry yourself with the air of a much taller person.
Thank you.
So yeah, let's go get that mask.
To the left.
To the left. Yeah.
Everything you own in the box to the left.
I'm gonna ask Sushi. Do you know? Is there a good way to go into the tower?
Besides
Is there
flying.
like security, or is there a way like in and up, or I don't know.
If you're going into the tower, there's no good way to go into the tower. Between here and the top of the tower are a lot of dangers, mostly cultists. They've been recruiting very powerful beings. And Resmir at the top is the most powerful.
Does this tower have like windows? Like, can they see through it?
Yeah, it's got windows. You can't really like see through it because it's they're basically murder holes, right? They're small enough to let through air and to also provide a great deal of protection. So they're very thin, and they're just gaps in the brick.
I'm just trying to figure out if instead of trying to go through and then up, if we can just like fly to the top and then see what's up there and maybe work our way down. I don't know.
I mean,
I bet.
do-
Like,
You want to go through it? Is that what you guys? I'm sorry. What?
Oh no, I haven't
you
said
and-
anything.
I bet you and I bet you and Sushi could go up top, but I don't think Sushi would be willing to take anyone else up because he's a dragon. It's the meaning to him. But I bet he and you as his mother.
I mean, how tall is the tower?
60 feet.
So we could Misty step up if we wanted, and then Sushi could give a ride.
I thought Misty Step was 30. Yeah,
Is it?
30.
Step is
Yeah.
30.
Oh, that's right.
So
And
if
I
you
believe
wanted
need
to,
see
you
where you're
could.
going.
If you wanted to, you could try flying up, getting a good view through a window of the room, and if you can see it, maybe Misty step into the room. Like if that's really a route that you wanted to go.
I don't trust myself in a room full of people like this.
But we
I can
do
always-
still have and focus not focus. Jeez, not jerk goes behind a pillar and puts on the
old
Cult of
woman?
Dragons costume.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Not
were
the
with
old woman. If
I
they've been
also-
recruiting, has the mask on.
Well, she's like an officer or something, right? I don't know her position, but will she just have normal, like recruits just in her tower, in their main base or a main base, where they drop all their loot off?
Do
I
you
would feel
speak
like that'd be the
Draconic?
higher ups. I'm sorry to hear you. Okay.
I don't know who you're talking about, but no.
No? Okay. Just curious.
I do.
I do.
Well, so you could either try to fly up with Sushi. I don't know.
How big is Sushi? She can always shrink herself if she needs to, but I don't know if she wants to do that.
Do it, Susie.
Sushi could carry Susie.
Do it, Susie.
Okay.
We can also have Featherfall fly up, take a look real fast.
Oh yeah.
Just-
I feel
see
like
if-
he would be less noticeable than a big dragon.
all right.
And I'll have Featherfall fly up and look through any of the murder holes to see if the owl can see anything.
All right, yeah. Featherfall, he flies up, and first he begins circling the tower at the lower levels to kind of peek through the windows to, maybe get a count if he can see anybody that's in there. And then can you see through Featherfall's eyes, or does he have to come back and report?
Basically, I'm on the ground like huddling myself because I can't see through my eyes anymore, but I can see. Through
Okay. Yeah, you've got your AR goggles on, and you can see through Featherfall's eyes. And one thing that you find interesting is you actually don't see signs of life within the windows. So Featherfall begins to fly a little higher, a little quicker to see about those top levels, and there's nobody.
All right. I'll go ahead and let Featherfall just fly back to me, and then I'll report to the team. Well, we might have spooked him yesterday with how we fought their guard and then didn't do anything else because their tower's empty there. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, that's what we do. We spook things. And Roland begins shadow boxing the air.
Did they take their stuff? Did anyone happen to notice like a caravan moving out last night?
Well, y'all were sleeping.
I know. I'm just asking. Maybe someone was watching. So
I was getting eaten alive by a necklace.
Truth.
Sounds like a party.
It was.
Susie Resmir says, Susie, Sushi says into your ear,
Resmir would never be spooked by the likes of this group.
Sushi, that tickle, stop it. Sushi says that Resmir would find us. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, guys. She would not be intimidated by us at all.
what are you talking about?
You're not scary, Roland.
I will take that as the
Emotional
constructive
damage.
criticism that it is.
well, I mean, I don't know where they would have hid, unless you believe that they've been like prepping illusions on every window in every direction, which is a possibility. But they already have the fog. That seems like a lot of preparation. Do you think that they're just somewhere else then, not hiding, just moved?
It is possible that they're in the other tower.
That is true. And you see Van just kind of like his eyes glaze over as he falls back to down to the ground.
Yeah. Featherfall begins circling the other tower, and same result. You can't see signs of movement within the windows at all.
Yeah, there's like nothing here, guys. They vacated the area. I don't, or if they're sleeping. I don't know.
Lost it. We lost the mask.
Can I see if there's any like tire tracks or anything?
No.
No, there's no tire tracks, so no, I can't look.
No, you don't see tire. You can't look. You can't see them. Also, the eye roll was for Jolly Pop Rocks. It was not for you, Russell.
Oh, sure.
It was just really good timing. Yeah, you look around the courtyard and you don't see tire tracks at all. But you do hear this disembodied yawn.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Aye.
What the heck was that?
Oh, I think we found two new best friends.
Balderdash, meet Roland. You guys could go ahead and talk to each other now. There he is.
I'm sorry, do I have a reason to talk to this new blob that I can sense?
Well, I don't like this guy very much.
I don't like you very much.
That happens for like another 45 seconds.
Yeah.
We just thought you'd get along because your names are so similar.
What's his name?
My name's Roland. What's your name?
I forgot. I only got it yesterday.
Be
His last
Dash.
name's Stone.
Well, anyway, what's going on?
What's happening?
Well,
Okay, so hear me out, guys. Does anybody else have firebolt or flaming sphere?
I mean,
I mean, that's
does
one
it
way
have
to
be
make anybody who's in there come out.
just,
I
just
have
burn the place
firebolt.
down? Is that your goal?
Yeah, wait, can the dragon burn it down?
I think so. All right.
I think they have acid breath.
Yep, as I said, I mean, he can do something with his.
Do it anyway. If they're invisible. All right, still. Gives them a little bit.
Do I get the sense that there's a trap going on? Everything is conveniently quiet.
Is it too quiet?
Real quick, do you have like a feature or something that like do you don't have like danger sense like a barbarian, right?
I could.
Or are you just no? All right, go ahead and give me insight then.
Let me rephrase it. I look around to see if there's a trap.
If only we had a barbarian with us right now.
I was about to start rolling after this.
You said, what did you say? Perception or insight?
Insight.
Okay, cool. That would be a dirty 20. Guys, those are my only high rolls throughout this whole session. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's kind of weird how Sushi told Susie, who then relayed to all of you all of the dangers and obstacles that would be laying within the tower should you choose to enter it. And yet Featherfall sees nothing. It's weird. But you were just here yesterday, and the only signs of life you saw were the giant and the dragon who's now on your team.
So I'm going to first cast on myself Shield of Faith. And then is the giant just hanging out?
Yeah, the giant is just hanging out. He's sitting there. He's sitting with his legs out in front of him, knees bent up, back against a wall, and he's got his club out in front of him, and he's just kind of like spinning it on its heavy end where it's upright, and he's spinning it in between his fingers.
It's a little weird that he's guarding an empty castle. I'm gonna approach him like,
Hello, friend. How you doing?
Well enough. And how are you? Well rested, I see.
Very. Where is everyone?
Gone. Left in the early hours of this morning. Whatever you did below in the treasury, it sent them a message, I think.
Then why are you still here?
This is where I have always been, even before my clan made a deal with the cultists.
Oh my
A
gosh, he is
deal
here.
we have not been fond of. I am glad that they are gone.
This means you're free.
Free? I was always free. But I am no longer burdened by my clan's deal with the cultists, as they no longer reside here. Should they return, however, that may change.
I'm happy for you. Any word where the cult went?
No, off where I cannot see, upon the backs of dragons.
Appreciate your time.
tip my hat over to him. And is everybody else just listening?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to relay anything.
Definitely not even being discreet about listening.
Quick
Just kind of
question.
all over the shoulder, like.
What did he say?
Oh, give me 1 sec.
Anybody see any good movies?
The two
Oh,
towers.
Mandarin said, "Give a few sec. Give him a second."
I saw this one. I saw this. It wasn't a movie. It was like a play. Actually, it wasn't much of a play. It was more of an underground fighting ring. But there was this guy, and he's been working his way up this this boxing thing, right? And apparently he's been training forever. Because he lost, but everybody there knew what a victory that was for him to be there. He was fighting a horse.
Sounds very motivational. Did he happen to have a special magic item called the Eye of a Tiger by any chance?
Don't be ridiculous. Magic items aren't allowed in the ring.
Speaking of magic items, did you drop the orb from the East Woods, their focus? Or did you keep it with you?
I don't know what happened. All I know is I picked it up and it just changed.
Yeah,
My
I don't know if
phone.
you actually said you kept it or not.
You put it back down.
Yeah, I didn't keep it.
Perfect. So good news and bad news. I might have a way to track them. Bad news is I won't be able to actually track them until tomorrow. And if they move too far away, I will have no way to track them.
Do we
So
see any tracks on the ground? Vanarin, smell it. Lick it.
I'm not going to lick no tracks. But we
No,
can
that's
look
a
for
good
some.
idea, Van. For science, you should lick that.
But there's no tracks. Guys, I don't need to use my tongue when my eyes work just fine.
If everybody left, can I get on to Sushi and see if there's a way that we can maybe fly up discreetly? And see if we can see like groupings of people or like.
Yeah, as discreetly as a dragon wormling could possibly be.
I mean, I made a face.
You could get on Sushi and fly up to see if you see anything.
We're gonna fly up, you guys. Yeah, just stop me now if you don't want it to happen. And then I climb onto Sushi.
And as you're doing it, Notcher looks at Susie and goes, "You know, you're a good mother," and give you a point of bardic inspiration.
Thank you. Does he know that I did not actually? It's okay. Well, the conversation later. Let's go, Sushi.
Sushi flies up with you on his back. Give me a strength check.
A strength?
Athletics.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Ryoko, blow on it. Okay. It's an 8.
Yeah.
What do we do with a bardic inspiration?
It's a plus. I think it's a plus a. Let me just hold on. 1d8. You can add a 1d8 to your roll.
Please hold. I'm feeling inspired. Oh, I dropped it. We're rolling it again because it landed weird. Okay. Hey, you guys, that wasn't a D8. Want to know how I know? I rolled a 9.
That was like some great inspiration.
There's a dead giveaway.
All right. So instead of an 8, I don't know if that helps. It's a 13.
Yeah, it helps. Sushi takes off, having never really given anybody a ride before. Sushi it's a brand new sensation, a brand new thing for Sushi. Doesn't really know how slow to take it. Sushi takes off. You are holding on for dear life because you weren't expecting it.
This is the best.
You're able to hang on, and as Susie and Sushi are just two names I cannot say together in a sentence.
That is tough.
As Sushi flies higher and higher, he kind of realizes how tough it is for you to hang on, so he begins to level out until you guys get up. The air is now clearer of the fog. It's not cleared up completely, but it's clearer, and you can see out and into the horizon pretty well.
Sushi, you are so cool.
I know.
Have you been hanging out with Focus? All right. Okay, so I am.
We smoke the same cigars.
No. I think our personalities would clash.
I think you're cooler than him, but don't tell him I said that.
Just between us girls, then.
Yes. Okay. So I'm looking to see if I see like groups of people or like signs of moving like tracks or whatever. Like
Yeah, you look off into the horizon and you look down kind of closer to the castle as well, and you don't see anything. And then you remember the giant had actually told you that the cultists had all taken off on the backs of dragons.
do we see dragons in the sky?
Would be in the sky, which wouldn't leave tracks, and you don't see any dragons in the sky. So they must have. It must have been quite a while since they left.
Sushi, you wouldn't have any like dragon senses, would you? Like of where they might have gone?
No.
Does it feel good to spread your wings at least?
Yes, I try to get a daily flight in.
Good. This was for a purpose. All right. Yay, we did it.
Well, if this is it, then I wouldn't count this as a flight. I'll get that in later. This was more of a exercise.
Okay. I'm gonna send a message to Vanarin and just be like, so this was not fruitful. I forgot. Is there anything else you want us to do while we're up here? Feel free to discuss with the team. Susie out.
Anything else Susie should survey while she's up there?
Nope. Yeah, as a joke, you should just tell her to see how long she can hold her breath without falling off that dragon. Don't worry, I'll catch her.
All right, I will let her know. No, there is nothing you need to do up there.
Is she doing it?
I believe she is, yes.
This is gonna be great.
I tell Ryoko has hair, right? I'm trying to remember what she
Yeah, Ryoko has hair.
Because it's the
I
other
don't
one.
know why I'm offended that you asked that. It's a very reasonable question.
It's just like tiefling, right? Are you? I'm trying to figure out which game we're playing.
I have hair.
Tieflings have hair.
Okay, I was like Dragonborn. That's what I was thinking, right? Where they have the dragon face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yay, you're tiefling. I tell Vanarin, wait, I don't have to talk to you about this. Suji out. Ryoko, your hair looks so good from up here.
Oh, thank you. Can I talk back?
I have to pull up message. I just know I can.
Okay.
Yes.
If I can't talk back, you just see me do this with my hair like from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, you can talk back.
Yay!
Yeah, okay. I guess we can go back down, Sushi. I'm sorry. I thought maybe we would see things, but I just have not been very good with the attention. I think I left my Adderall back at home.
You know, if they left in such a hurry, it might be possible that they left some pretty good stuff behind. You know,
That's
like
good.
maybe they only took the essentials or like the really important stuff.
That is
Or-
possible.
And maybe they left some like really nice pairs of socks.
Or maybe they left a map on accident.
Oh, that would be convenient.
Yeah.
If
would.
anybody here could read a map, that would be helpful.
Can't even spell it.
Spell?
MOON. That spells map.
So I don't read. I hear that 63% of the realm is illiterate.
He is part of that 63%. Well, how do you write that note again? Oh, yeah, it was pictures. I forgot. I'm like, how do you write that note?
Oh yeah, it was pictures.
It was pictures.
That's
So we
hilarious.
interpreted him as going on his own journey, and it turns out he was just in the
Just back-
backyard.
Yep.
Collecting
Yep.
rocks. Just abandon this guy for like multiple sessions.
That's a good point.
See?
Might as well check to see if they left any maps or
You've-
anything like that.
Never just abandon a side character.
Don't worry, fancy guy. You're part of the group now, and you're gonna be with us forever, I guess. I'm sorry, I never actually got your name.
Oh, not Jer Adams.
You're not my what?
Not Jer Adams.
Well, I don't think I have one of those, but what's your name?
No. Bear man. My name is not Jer. But you could call me MJ.
Ah, Notja. All right. I'm not going to call you NJ. I'm going to call you Notja because I'm pretty sure that's what's easiest for me to say now that I understand it.
Ah,
If
good.
that's all right with you.
That's fine with me, Roland.
Yes, rolling. As in rolling around.
Yep, I can see that.
Yeah.
The entire time I'm staring at the bear's face.
Yeah, you can call me Bear Man. I actually kind of like that.
Okay, Bear Man. So
Yeah.
shall we take a look inside the castle?
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
I have no idea what's going on.
You guys want to come with us? We're going to go
plan.
look around inside the castle.
I'm going to quickly just send Featherfall down the cave we went in before to see if they left any treasure, but immediately bring Featherfall back. It's a quick glance to see if they picked up the stuff in there.
Oh, down into the vault?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's empty.
Okay.
Well,
Not
at
a
least we took
coin
the
left
necklace.
behind.
To be expected.
Yeah. Just a quick check before we went in the other direction.
All right, then. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Mr. Giant, sir? Is he still right there?
Yes.
We're gonna go check out the insides of those buildings. If for some reason more people come, I don't know, is there like a code we could have that you just say loudly? We won't hear you. We're indoors. I don't know. I'm just gonna go now.
If you do hear explosions from any traps, we'll be probably dead. But don't worry about it.
Take care of sushi for me.
Okay.
This is what happens when I start to approach people before I form the full thought, you guys. So we can just go inside now. Because I was like, we should have a code. So if like people show up, it could be like, caw. But if we're like 4 stories up into a tower that I don't know what it's made of, we probably won't hear it. So never mind.
A tip, young one. A little bit of foresight goes a long way.
Oh, I have 20/20. So I think we're okay there. I hear 4 is not very great. Okay, thank you.
This has been one of my least favorite discussions.
I'm so sorry. We'll chat again next time. Maybe it'll be better. I feel like we could be close friends. All right,
I
everybody.
wish you the best.
That was really sweet. I hope your eyes feel better. Are you guys ready? Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Roland and I are already going towards the tower.
Roland and Notger are like halfway to the door. Susie,
Did you kill the bear yourself?
you said look after Sushi. Is Sushi staying behind?
Oh, no. If something happens to us while we're in there, I'm assuming he's a little bit more fireproof than we are.
No.
I was
Maybe.
going to have him follow us. If
You're
he fits through the
unsure.
doorway.
Okay.
Sushi was fine the last time we abandoned him.
No.
Before we killed him.
Yeah.
Yes, we killed him. Yes, us.
Guys, could we stop bringing up the PAST in front of the DRAGON?
That's not fair to
I-
Blake. You have no idea what's happening when you do that.
I am not among the 63%.
Sushi, you learned to read while we were gone?
I am
Common?
smarter than most you creatures.
Well, I really believe that. I do. I just didn't know that you could read common, but that's very exciting. Is that like a dragon school? Can I visit your dragon school?
We do not go to school, but we do pick things up quickly.
I believe you.
Ryoko holds up her stub of a hand and said, I used to pick things up quickly.
Oof.
That's a good one.
B-Dash and I are buddies.
I don't get it.
That's okay.
Poor Rollen.
Sushi, I'm going to be very upfront with you because I feel like we deserve that for each other. But are you okay? Sometimes with your tone of voice, I can't tell if you're feeling a little aggravated or if this is just kind of like how you sound now.
Most dragons sound this way. The
Perfect.
common tongue does not agree with our more guttural vocal range.
Are you speaking common? Is he speaking common right now?
Yeah.
Oh, if it's
Oh,
easier for you,
okay.
just speak Draconic. We all speak Draconic.
Yes, all of us
Not-
speak Draconic.
All.
Oh, wait, I thought like a lot of us did, didn't we?
Most of you guys do.
Most.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't? Wow.
Way to pick your languages. It's a joke because I don't know anything that I'm doing, so this is great.
It's just funny because it was you of all people that was like, oh, you don't? Wow.
Okay. All right. Well, if you ever choose like to give your vocal cords a rest and you want to speak Draconic, I can like share with our group. But obviously, if it's like that will explode, feel free to yell that out in common. I don't know, but I don't want you to strain yourself.
Okay, Mom.
Just for fun, can you just this once show me what aggravated sounds like to you?
And Sushi bares teeth, and you can see acid kind of bubbling in the corners of its mouth.
Guys, this is what it looks like when Sushi's mad, just for future reference.
That's good to know.
Okay. All right, guys, let's go.
Very illuminating.
All right,
The
we're
door
going.
even is to get inside. Like we're all like, we're going inside. So-
We just hang out and talk outside. All right, we're
Yeah.
going now.
You go inside. You're met with just a giant rectangular room. And in the corner of said room is a massive spiral staircase moving upward to the next floor. The room is empty. It's filled with, a very large table, a couple dozen chairs all moved around the room. There's a very dirty, ripped sofa in one corner.
I smack Roland. I say, "Race you up the stairs."
You're on, and he takes off. Give me an athletics.
Oh, I'm not
or
racing.
an-
I'm not racing. I'm letting him go up the stairs first.
Oh,
That's hysterical.
he doesn't even look behind himself. He
Nope.
runs up the stairs, racing Notger. The whole while you see him disappear up the massive spiral staircase, and you hear "Slowpoke."
He runs up the stairs and then you hear.
That's what's been going through my head, right?
And the
And then
bear
actually, don't
head
go up
comes
there.
falling down.
It's all right. We didn't need a barbarian here today. No,
Yeah.
for what George is gonna spring on us.
Do you see anything up there, Roland?
Even farther away now, you hear "Victory." He's still running.
I think the stairs are clear.
That's a fair bet. And I follow Roland's lead up the stairs.
Guys, I feel like we should have come up with a symbol to like you know in Home Alone, the wet bandits, they'd like leave the water on. Like I realize that's not good for stealth, but we should have come up with like a symbol to scratch in somewhere so they'd be like, oh
Yeah, do you want to like flood
Not-
the sinks in this building?
no, I don't want to like
Notcher grabs a chair and smashes it.
done.
Yes.
Cool. Roll me an athletics check there, Notcher.
Ah! Sorry, what is my
Slams it against the.
a dirty one? A dirty one.
You pick up a chair and you like it's pretty light wood, and you just kind of like drop it onto the table where it clatters, but it remains intact.
Job's well done, and I walk away.
As I'm walking up the stairs, I just hear a chair like suddenly drop onto the table. Is everyone okay? Did something happen? What are you doing, Notcher?
No, I'm making a symbol.
For what?
For Susie.
Susie, yes, Susie said she'd make a symbol for what we've been somewhere, and we're making a symbol.
Every room we go to, we will smash a chair.
Oh my gosh, the same chair just in the room. I'm just
It'll break eventually.
That is definitely a plan. And I'll continue walking up the stairs.
I
I
go
have a
after
feeling
Mandy.
You continue walking up the stairs. This one is the kitchen. It's equipped with wood burning stoves, another very large table in the middle. The spiral staircase that goes around this incredibly large room, it lets out onto about 10 feet of level ground before it continues going upward to the next story. But you see like a few pots and pans hanging from fixtures hanging from the ceiling, but you don't see any foodstuffs or anything.
Is there like a dining room on this level as well, or just the kitchen?
Just the kitchen with its food table. There's no real chairs, so it looks like the dining area is downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep following after Roland.
Following after Roland, you go up another level. Barracks. You don't see Roland.
As I am making my a separation between both Roland and my group, I'm just going to sit in the barracks for a little bit, just wait for everyone to catch up. So I'm just going to do a preliminary search around the area.
Yeah. Are you guys like right behind Vanarin, or are you guys sticking down with the chair that's not broken? What are you guys doing?
I already followed.
Following shortly behind Vanarin. How
Okay.
much space is there to move around?
Plenty.
Okay, there's plenty of space. All right.
It's a very girthy tower.
Okay.
Van, you look under a bed, and the very first one you look under, you find a nice pair of socks.
All right, put them in my back pocket for a rainy day.
You never know when you'll need a change of socks.
Exactly.
What else
Everybody
is there?
catches up.
Foot lockers? Is there any chests or anything? Nope. Okay.
Nope. There's not even sheets on these beds.
Are there mattresses on the beds?
Yes, there are.
Okay. All right. Well, they might have left in a hurry, but man, they did clean up pretty well. And I'll should we continue up?
Yeah.
All right, up we go.
You continue up. Same story. It's another level of barracks.
How many beds in this barrack?
12.
12 bunk beds or 12 beds?
12 beds per floor.
Okay. I'm just making a mental note as how many people are in this mission.
All right. If we don't see any like a light left on or a candle burning or anything like that,
Nope.
or anything like obvious like left, like a bed still made. We'll just continue up until we get to the top floor where they said the person with the mask would have been.
Cool. Yeah, you go up one more floor. It's another floor of barrack. But as you reach this landing, you hear Balderdash speaking from Notger's belt. There's somebody up there.
Yes, we did send Roland up there.
Yeah, no, I know he's up there, but there's somebody up there with him.
You doing okay up there, Roland?
Oh, yeah, I'm great.
Well, at least they're not exactly outright hostile. So we'll see.
But this person's not great.
Who? Oh, maybe they are outright hostile. And I pick up the pace a little bit up the stairs.
You pick up the pace up the stairs, and as you reach the landing, you see Roland standing there, and he goes, "Oh, what's up, guys? You
Notcher
know,
goes, "Ooh, you're fast."
do you know this person?" And he points across the room where there is slumped against the wall a tied and gagged Talus.
Oh, that does not look good.
Well, I mean, it's not how I'd want to spend a Saturday.
No, I wouldn't say so either. I look to her. I assume you were unsuccessful in your mission as well.
She doesn't respond.
Does she look conscious? Okay.
Roll me a medicine check.
A 14.
Oh yeah, she's definitely unconscious. She exhibits all the signs of being unconscious. One, not responding. And two, it does look like she's bleeding from the head.
That would cause problems.
Well, I guess she really was hoping for us to take up her offer there, because she was going in regardless if we win it or not. I'll go over to her. Does anyone oppose me doing this? And I have my hand on her head as if I'm about to heal her. She was a jerk, but she doesn't deserve to die for being a jerk.
No, and she might have clues.
Is she already dead?
Well, I don't know. Do I feel a pulse to the forehead as I'm trying to, like, I'm healing wording her? I don't need to hold her.
Okay. Yeah.
She's still warm.
Yeah, definitely
yeah.
heal her.
Yeah, I'll go and healing wording her for 9.
Is everybody in the room?
Think so.
Yeah. Cool. You heal her, and she kind of blinks back to consciousness, and her eyes widen as she sees you all in the room. And then she through her gag, it sounds like she's trying to shout something at you, and you see her looking past you.
I spin around to see what's standing behind us.
You see Roland standing behind you, as well as a tall, young blonde woman standing beside him.
Excuse me, I am a half elf male.
You know, it was kind of easy to get you here. As soon as I remembered that the short dwarf was no longer with you. And as his voice begins to change, he begins to get taller. And Roland begins to morph into an identical tall, young, blonde woman.
No,
You
he really
see-
doesn't think I have the air of a taller person.
You see, you have instilled within us a sort of grudge, and this we cannot abide. Twice you have defeated us. We are here to make sure there will not be a third.
I just can't place your accent. Where are you from?
This does not matter.
I think it matters a lot to
Can we
For
make an
soon-
insight check on this?
You will no longer even be here. Yeah, you can roll a history check to see if you recognize her accent.
Okay. I was actually just joking, but
Oh, I'm doing it.
same. 19. I'm definitely getting shit rolls this game, guys.
You
Dirty
you recognize the accent as one that you've heard before, but you don't recognize exactly where it's from.
Focus failed at geography.
So you've actually been all over the land, right?
Yeah, and like the astral sea and multiple different planes and whatnot. Yeah.
Which planes?
Well, besides Celestia, I didn't make a full-on list. I want to say the Celestia, the Feywilds, places where you'd think Bahamut would make his way, or Fizban would travel.
So you have heard countless accents. Absolutely hundreds. This one doesn't sound like anything that you have encountered.
Okay. Interesting.
So my sister and I, we are going to kill you, and we are going to kill the little one.
Susie
But the
looks around.
tiefling we save for last. And the tiefling, we will take her other hand, followed by her feet, followed by her arms.
No.
Your suffering will be long,
No.
and it will be great.
I don't like that. No.
You guys are really gross, and that's coming from me who swapped faces between two different beings when I was having an off day.
Then we will swap your faces too. Roll initiative.
Ryoko,
I
I'll be
mean,
tall.
Wouldn't mind having your face. So
Gosh, no, I don't want to be this person.
you
Well,
can
now
be.
I want to know what he rolled. Yay, Nudger!
No.
Not sure you didn't want to go first.
No.
Why not?
I should support people.
I'll be right back.
So, my wonderful wife cleaned my office
Oh, what are you
one
missing?
day, and I have no idea where my pens are.
Oh,
It's fine. I found a marker.
Sorry, got something in my eye. I had to run away.
What was it?
Don't you hate when that happens? Did it like come out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Where it like falls into your eye and you're like, what the heck did I get in here?
Yeah. I couldn't even find like the eyelash or anything. It's hurting.
Thank you.
It's probably just some dust,
Mhm.
dirt. I get that a lot.
I woke up in the middle of the night one night and there was something in my eye and I was like, what is this? So I went to the bathroom, I turned on the light and I start like getting it out. It felt huge. And I pulled out this little orange crumb. And I was like, that's so weird. But I was exhausted, so I went back to bed. And the next day I asked Laura, I was like, hey, was the kid eating Cheez-Its on my side of the bed yesterday? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, figured that one out.
well, I wasn't going to have him eat it on my side of the bed.
Good call.
That's funny.
All right. Okay, fantastic. We're gonna start off with Notger. Notger is kicking us off.
Yay, Notcher!
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start everything off with a bonus action. I really don't know this. I look at Van. And say, when your eyes glaze over, like when you have that owl going, it looks pretty cool. And you get a little party inspiration. And then I cast. Let me just see this. What does this do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to cast Color Spray.
Awesome. Love it.
But I'm going to cast it at a higher level.
Oh.
Hold on. So that's going to be 6, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. I need paper and pencil. Sorry.
That was my struggle as well. Yeah, I get that.
Okay, I need a calculator because I need a calculator for this. 6, 7.
Russell is part of the 63% of Indiana that can't do math.
Hey, we're not number 50 though. That's Louisiana.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. It's gonna take a minute.
Our
We're
one
gonna give him
viewer
a
from
whole
Louisiana
minute.
leaves.
The excitement of combat in Dungeons and Dragons. We're gonna give him a minute.
Oh God.
We could all use a little bit of God right now.
I was about to say.
3.
That's a good one.
What's he doing? What does Color Spray do that I don't know about?
You have to roll a lot of good things.
Yeah, it's sleep, so you have to roll like
Oh,
8d6 or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Plus, I'm doing it at upper level.
Yeah.
He's doing each
Okay.
individual dice.
Susie says, "Guess what I'm going to do? I don't know, Warlock. What are you gonna do?"
I don't know.
Oh man, we use that meme so much. Just because of how many warlocks we have in this group, it's always Danny DeVito blasting. While he's doing this, I'm actually gonna Google Color Spray because I thought it did something completely different, but that was Chromatic Orb.
Oh,
We use Chromatic Orb a lot more than we use Color Spray.
Just a random question while we're waiting. Because so many of us have Eldritch Blast or an Eldritch Blast type thing. But in the descriptions, you can flavor text how you want your Eldritch Blast to look. How does everybody using it envision theirs looking?
Well, I'm going to make mine pickle flavored because I don't think they're going to like it.
I always pictured Susie's Eldritch Blast with an obscene amount of glitter.
That is what it is.
Yeah. With a Fae, it's a Fae patron, so obvious. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. Mine looks similar to a golden colored boomerang when it's launched.
Very nice.
And so the multiple blasts or the boomerangs just bouncing between other people or the same target.
Nice. I always assume mine, leaving the barrel of the gun is kind of like a blue flame, but when it's going through the air, it's kind of like Clone Trooper laser bolt.
Oh,
Wait,
from Clone
but
Wars.
Oh, okay. I'm I thought you said stormtrooper. I'm like, but you hit sometimes.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's different. I know.
Hey, George. I'm gonna step myself in a way that I'm going to only hit those 2 people,
Yep.
and I'm going to do this much. I can affect this much of HP because I used it at my top cast because it's what 60, 10 plus 2 per spell additional.
And what level did you cast that at?
I cast it at my top 4th level.
At 4th level. So it's 6d10 plus 8. So you did 14d10.
Yeah.
So that you could blind a person.
Blind 2 people, possibly.
Oh yeah, no. Yep, the one that is not Rollen, or rather the Rollen impersonator. The one that is not Rollen impersonator begins batting at her eyes.
And it looks like Polka Dot Man. It's kind of like polka dots of color just that exploded from my hands. And I say, your bear costume wasn't very good.
Wait, so the number you put in chat, that is your...
The amount of people, amount of hit points I can affect total.
Oh, okay. Never. I disregard my comment in the chat.
Oh, what did you say?
I thought that was your hit points.
Oh.
Yep. So one of them is blinded, but fake Roland is not. Nadja, do you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna step back behind my friends.
We'll take you.
Good call, Squishy.
Yep.
Susie.
Susie.
Yeah, behind the other squishies. Susie.
Susie Weavers. I'm going to cast Hex on the one that doesn't look like Roland because I took that the most personally. That is a level 1 spell. I know we said when we chatted after we're going to try to make that a thing more. Did you want me or no to roll?
Oh. Oh. So just to verify, you are casting Hex on not Roland or other one? On not
the one that we thought was Roland and deceived us.
Fantastic. Yes, I would like that. I would like that very much. Please do so while I pull it up.
Wait,
Okay.
can we clarify? Because this has happened a couple of times. When we say not Roland, we are talking about the person who impersonated Roland, not the other person who is not Roland.
I think we should be saying fake Roland because that was also my confusion.
Yes.
Or hear me out. His name is Peter.
No, because they're girls. They're sisters. They look identical.
Petra.
So
Okay,
fake
so
Roland
Roland would be great.
and
We could say Roland.
the other one. We could just do fake Roland and the other
Okay.
one.
I
You
love
don't know their names. You skipped over the introductions that you normally do when you fight somebody.
That's true.
Which actually, I applaud you for. I'm glad you guys are embracing the chaos a little bit. But yeah, so fake Roland and
Other
the
one.
Blind one.
So all I do is just roll a d20, right? And if it's a 1, then it's wild magic. And if it's not, I just do my hex.
Correct. Yeah.
Cool. It's an 8. I win. Cool. So fake Roland is now hexed, and I am gonna see if I can affect that they get disadvantage on ability checks regarding, I don't know, dexterity. Does that sound great?
Dexterity it is.
Sure. Cool beans. And then, oh no, guys. Oh no. That was my bonus action. So now I'm going to use my real turn and use Eldritch Blast. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So that is a 17 to hit.
A 17 will absolutely hit. Yeah.
Yay. All right. So that one is going to be 13 damage. And then that one is going to be an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, and that's going to be another 13.
Okay.
So 26 total.
Don't forget Hex. You get to add
My D6.
the 1d6 per bolt. So
Has anybody
2d6.
heard the song like "Feeling So Fly"? with my D6. Yeah, we could do that, right? So 31 total.
31. 31 against fake Rollen. Really popping this one off. That's awesome.
And that concludes my turn. And I'm going to sneak and grab my charger. But
Fantastic. Ryoko.
Me, how far away am I?
I didn't have a map because it's just a super enclosed room. You can be as far away as you need to be, and you can even very easily move within that space that we have. I love this. The dogs followed her in.
I'm helping.
She tried to be sneaky, but I put her on camera anyway.
oh no,
Yep.
I didn't see that.
That's how
Wow.
tall Susie really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Susie passed her stealth roll, but the dog did not.
But the dog did not.
The dogs are dead giveaways.
Sushi looks a lot different than I thought.
Just your claws and scuffling. Anyway, Ryoko, yes, you can very easily move to wherever you would need to be within this room.
I can only use my rapier right now
Mm-hmm.
because I only have one hand. So I'm going to use that and I'm going to stab the blind one.
Cool. That's a really good call because that'll get you your advantage that you need for sneak attack.
13.
Did you roll twice?
What?
Yep, you have advantage.
Did you roll twice for advantage?
No, I didn't. Yeah, 13.
A 13 does hit this one.
Good. Very good. Okay. So now.
You say a 13 hits.
This one.
Interesting.
Please hold. I'm having a hard time understanding life right now. Okay.
While you're turning in the chair focus, it looks like your headphones are about to like.
So, a fun fact earlier when I had to go off camera, I dropped my dice set on Kenobi. So, I had to find the D8. Okay, we're good.
He took it. He's like, joke's on you.
He's like, this is mine now. But yeah, it caused a lot of chaos for a few moments. Okay, let's see. 9 damage.
Does that include your sneak attack?
Oh, yeah. Gosh, if you didn't remind me, which makes me really sad because after all this time, I should know better.
If you're rolling less than 2 d6s, it's probably not enough d6s.
What did I say the first time? 9?
9.
Okay, 22 damage.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
That is it.
Dope. Well, I need Ryoko.
Everyone does.
And I'm actually gonna say everybody. I think everybody is within range here. Everybody needs to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good.
Oh, joy.
Whoa.
Not
Hard enough
sure.
life for a bard.
Not sure it's very spry.
Oh, excellent.
Oh.
Excellent. Who? Fantastic. Van and Focus, you guys take 22 fire damage
Ow.
as fake Rollen makes a giant gesture with her hands, and a massive flaming sphere appears in the middle of the room, engulfing everybody. Everybody else only takes 11 fire damage.
Fireball in a closed room.
I told you we should have just set it on fire.
You would know. It's not fireball. It's different. It seems more fiendish than fireball.
Oh.
Yeah, like instead of like yeah. I don't even know.
I don't know. After a long,
it's very similar, but that's not what this is, and you just get that feeling.
Does their friend, the blinded friend, get injured, or they seem unfazed?
They were not within range. It was cast among you all, away from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
party days. Comment.
And how long, according to Color Spray, is a creature blinded?
Until
One
my
turn.
turn.
Until your next turn.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all about me.
This is not your story.
Is not too bad. The other one, the one that Ryoko went up and stabbed, is going to take out a long, curved, wicked scimitar and begin slashing away to where she believes Ryoko is. I'm assuming a 11 does not hit you.
Correct.
How about a 13?
No.
How about a 17?
Yeah.
What's your
Wow.
what's your AC?
No.
13.
Wait.
Too many
Not
answers.
Notcher to the rescue.
Notcher wants
Focus.
you to get hit. That's what I heard.
Focus, you go first.
I was gonna say, what's your AC naturally?
14.
Okay, I'm gonna use protective wings,
Pick.
and that.
Focus.
What did you roll? You said 17.
17.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do wouldn't help. So what do you got, Notcher?
Hey, you didn't roll a 17. I'm just gonna say you rolled a 7.
Cool.
That's how I deal
A
with
7 definitely doesn't hit, especially at disadvantage. So you're able to duck and weave, float like a butterfly away from the scimitar swings.
They
just
cut
come
right
check.
where Ryoko's hand would be, but there's
Oh
no
yeah,
hand there.
like if you still had a hand, you would have lost it. But it just like missed your nub by that much. Again, if it was in slow motion, the whole of the room would have been like,
Could
but
Ryoko-
this was. Oh,
Yours
go
is
ahead.
gonna be better. You do it.
No, you do it.
I was gonna say, could Ryoko hold up her stump and be like, "He missed me by this much."
That's okay. I was gonna say, oh, that was nubbin.
Oh, that's a good one.
you hear Balderdash just cackling.
Yes. Susie and I
Um,
are hilarious.
Appreciate the Get Smart reference.
Focus.
Yes.
Your go.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the one that is blinded.
Yep.
I'm just gonna take out my piece and I'm just gonna start blasting.
Like you do, Warlock. Go for it.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 will hit.
All right, cool. And the first shot, because I'm going to take 2 shots at him.
You're rolling with advantage, right?
I am indeed.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I didn't roll very good. But anyways, my first shot's going to do 13 piercing damage and 9 force damage. And then...
Hey, I'm among the 63% of Indiana that can't do math. Can you give me the total?
22 damage.
22. Okay.
Sorry.
That I can
Y'all
do.
hear banjos?
Just I need as little numbers as possible in order to be successful in this endeavor.
Last time I
Okay.
tried counting on George's toes, he get mad at me.
And then for my second shot, because I assume
Cool.
a 21 hits,
I was sleeping, Russell. So yeah, I got mad. And yes, a 21 does hit.
That's going to be a total of 6 damage.
6 damage. Woo-wee. Anything else?
Yes, I will be doing my because I took a lot of damage with that not firebolt, and I'm going to use my cleric ability, healing light, and I'm going to heal myself for 3d6s. Because that really hurt.
Cool. Van.
Yep. 16
All
for
right.
16 health.
This is going to be very similar to what Susie did. I'm going to go ahead and hex the blind one.
Yeah.
And go ahead and blast 2 blasts towards the blind guy.
All right.
Oh my, what the? I got a 9 and a 12 and a 9 and a 12. Does a 12 hit the blinded guy?
No.
I managed to miss all of them then.
Even with advantage.
Yeah, 9, 12, 9, 12. That's my rolls.
Wow. And that's the 12 is even with your attack bonus. I just want to make sure.
Yep.
I know
I
know you know what you're doing. I just can't I
the
can't
9,
believe it.
The 9 is a natural 1. So I got a 1 and a 4 on my rolls for both them.
Wow. You fire them off.
Wait.
And-
You have a bardic inspiration on something.
Oh yeah, I can bardic inspiration. That second one actually, it's going to be a 18. That's a good point. Forget that
Hits.
existed. All right.
That's way
one
better
is-
than just grazing her ears.
will deal 16 damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I feel like we all stop what we're doing and just kind of applaud after like it hits.
Yeah. Man.
Oh my goodness, doggy, stop it.
That's a real shame. Fantastic. Anything else, Van?
Van will just try to move away from the middle of the room to try to not get fireballed again.
Yeah, you cha-cha real smooth, kind of just over to the side of the room. Notger,
Hello.
what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna keep going on this thing. Cast invisibility and run away. I'm going to cast
Wait for it. The dramatic
smell that.
reveal.
magic missile.
Yeah, okay, cool. All on one or multiple?
I'm gonna do 2 on the blind one and 1 on the non-blind one.
Okay, cool. Roll your d4.
Wait, how many magic missiles are you shooting?
3, I think.
Okay, you said 1 on the non-blind one and 1 on the blind one. So I was
sorry.
confused. Where the
2
third
on the
one-
blind one.
Okay.
2 on the blind one, and 1 on fake rolling.
Oh, but I'm gonna actually cast it at a higher level, at a 3rd
Okay.
level. So that's gonna be so I cast 3, 6. So it casts 6 magic missiles. Is that correct?
If you cast it at 3rd level, you're going to cast 5.
5. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 1d4 plus 1. So same ratio. I'll do 3 at the blind one and 2 at the non-blind one. So the first 3 are going to be a total of to 7, 13 for the one that's getting 3, and then 2, 8 to the other one.
All right. Well, the blind one, with 3 magic missiles, 2 of them find her blinded eye sockets, and the other one finds her mouth. So now she looks like some twisted jack-o'-lantern, and she falls backward and tumbles down the spiral staircase, dead. Good.
Oh, okay, bye.
Good job. This bard is illuminating. Good job, Susie.
Hey, you're reading like the lamer jokes. We have some good ones in here.
No, I like that one. That's why I read it. Also, I can't read the whole chat. But yeah, all right. Fantastic. So the other one is dispatched way too easily. Susie. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Notcher.
Want them to know that they're also still covered in paint because it was until the end of my turn. So there's like it's like a streak of like purple, blue, green going down the staircase.
Yeah.
The death was bright and colorful. It was like a light bright.
Yeah, and it was like sparklers coming out of their eyeballs.
Yeah, it was fun, just not for them.
No, I had fun.
Hasbro. Anything else, Notger?
Yeah. I look at Ryoko and I said, you don't stump me. And you get a bardic inspiration.
That is fantastic.
Balderdash continues to cackle. Susie.
Man, part of me wants to cast Witch Bolt just because the idea of like lightning striking him or her sounds really fun. But the Warlock's got to do whatever it's got to do.
You would lose a hex if you did that.
Yeah. Wait, would I? Because that one's not concentration. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is. So we're just gonna do some Eldritch Blasting, friends. Okay.
Can't go wrong with Eldritch Blasting.
Eldritch Blasting. Except I don't think that one hit. Or maybe 15.
A 15 does not hit.
Boo. What about a 20?
A 20 hits. Yeah.
So that one is going to be 3. So I'm really good at rolling 10s, you guys. I'm sorry it's not 20. So that's a 13 damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Woo! 17 damage.
Okay.
And I forgot to roll for Sushi. Is Sushi just meditating in the back?
Oh, no. Sushi is there.
Cool.
Would you like Sushi to do something now?
I mean, whenever you feel like is best.
Normally, she would go on your turn. I
thought.
Totally forgot to call that one out because I sent you the stat block and then I just...
And I have it.
Farted?
So,
well, if Sushi can do something, Sushi's just going to bite because...
Yeah, Sushi can
confined
absolutely
space.
bite.
Yay! Oh, no. Sushi does not bite. Sushi got a 1.
Sushi's going to miss.
Yeah.
Sushi's going to go in there open maw, but temporarily lose sight of the target because of how wide Sushi opens her mouth. And when she comes to clamp down on fake Rollen has sidestepped and is no longer in that space.
Sushi just pet Sushi and it's like, it's okay. Next time.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's her turn.
All right. Ryoko.
I stab, not Roland.
You stab, not Roland. Go ahead.
Oh.
24.
Nice.
24 will hit. Yeah.
Yay.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And since you have Sushi within range, you can add your sneak attack.
Yay! 23.
23.
And that ends my turn.
How about you describe it?
Yes. Okay, so I take my rapier and I like, what do I want to do? I'm gonna stab her in the throat so that she slowly starts to bleed. Just enough time to pull her in just a little bit and say, "This is for my hand." And then I pull the blade the rest of the way through her throat, so it's like directly in through the middle and then out through the side. And then
She rips her head apart so we can no longer revive her.
I should do that. I take her head off now, but I take the blood of my enemy and I smear it across my face.
Wow. All right. All of that is going to happen. Every moment of it, with one alteration. Okay. You stab her through the neck, and before you do the rest, you pull her in close, right? And you say, "This is for my hand," and she responds, "We will hunt you forever." And then you proceed to eviscerate her and then use her blood as war paint.
Yes.
Fatality.
I love it.
That's it. Talus, if you guys were to turn around, Talus is still crouched in over in the corner against the wall. She's against the wall of this round room that doesn't have a corner. And she is absolutely horrified by what she just witnessed in the last 12 seconds.
So, do you know this woman?
Who, Talus? Or are you asking Talus?
The group to you.
Oh,
The
yes.
group about this person. I have no idea who this is.
Yeah, he wasn't here when you guys had the conversation with Talus.
She was the lovely lady that let us know about the mask in this place.
Not sure, when we're not spending the entire time fighting for our lives, we're going to sit down and have a long talk and catch you up to date.
You know, you keep saying this to me, but you never really do.
I sometimes find that it's fun to be kept in the dark, like everything's a surprise.
But you are in a bag.
Yeah, and it's dark in here. Everything's a surprise. All the jokes, all the people coming out of nowhere is great.
Well, I look back at Talus and I'm like, oh, I hope you were not injured by that fireball. And I go to heal her, seeing she's conscious, but it's mostly just like try to play it off as like, yeah, this is what we do. I know you were a jerk to us, but we just saved your life, so
yeah. You do so. You go over and you're being nice to her, which she, I think we can all agree, doesn't really deserve. And you can see in her eye for a moment she knows it too.
Well,
she's still gagged though. She can't really.
I know.
Like, do
I know
anything.
exactly. I know.
Yeah.
Shall we help our friend out of here? I don't think she's going to get what she wants. Unfortunately, here, it's no longer. I assume. I look at her. I assume they took whatever it was, considering you're here and tied up. I just look for her to try to nod yes or no. All right. And yeah, I say, if I can get a hand over here to just try to free her.
I help. With one hand?
Yeah. Wait, hold up. Can someone detect magic real fast to make sure she's also not a shapeshifter?
That's a good idea.
Does anybody
would if
have
I
detect
could.
magic?
Oh, I pick detect magic or did I picked identify? I can't identify.
She begins shaking her head.
Oh, I don't touch her.
No, she's now like trying to like motioning toward her bonds, like yes, cut me loose, but also like trying to indicate like I'm no magic.
Oh, I see. I lend a hand.
I'm like, well, I mean, if she saw what happened to the other two. They didn't really pose much threat to us, and I begin untying her.
Yeah, as a hand comes free, she pulls her gag down. You none of you told me you were this powerful.
We don't look it?
No.
We definitely don't act it. I can definitely say that much.
Reports of this band have been that of bumbling buffoons.
Hello.
We are.
Persona.
I was hesitant even to enlist your help, but I knew you had to at least have some semblance of professionalism. Just the fact that you were in possession of a mask, but I didn't think you were this violent. As she motions toward the color and the blood.
You should see the chair.
That chair was tipped over so well, guys.
No, you did a good job.
Dear Lord, what did you do to the chair?
Don't
I
worry
think
about
it's cleaner now than it was before.
He goes to slam it and precipitates it for some reason.
The dust just falls off.
I'm not sure what that means exactly. Look, we need to get out of here.
Let's go.
I don't know if they'll be back.
Should we burn this place down?
No,
This is how we are.
no.
This is how we
Lest you want to provoke open war with the giants, I would leave this place intact.
That's a good point. Yes.
We like the
The-
dreams.
The giants are good people. But I'm going to Waterdeep. I don't much care where you all go. But if you're going the same way, I might ask to travel with you.
Do you know where they went? Not the dead ones, but the other ones.
Someplace secret.
Oh, so the same place where the dead ones go.
But there are people within Waterdeep who may know, and I must report back to them.
I'm only new at Waterdeep.
It's definitely a lead.
Yeah.
Do we know how far Waterdeep is from Tarnest? Is that where we are right now? Parnest?
Parnest, it's an increment of time at least.
Okay. There. It is a time away.
Yeah, it's a time.
Yes, I mean, we have no leads, really. We followed them here, really. So once this is our trail gone cold. They led the caravans here, dumped the treasure, and then flew off on some dragons. So we really don't know where they went. So if you have any information in Waterdeep, your leads are better than ours, most likely.
Great, then I'll tell you as much as I know. I have not been in league with Resmir for long. It was really just to see if I could get my mask back. But they need to be stopped. And it seems as though you, Five, as unorthodox as your methods may be, are the best chance we have of standing against them. I'm sorry. Can we leave? The sight of blood makes me uncomfortable.
Oh,
Clears her
He says-
throat and scratches the blood on.
Yes, there's a reason I'm not making eye contact with you, dear.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I just clean up the blood. I don't touch the dead bodies at all. Just they're still there and they still ooze. But I clean up
should we
the blood. With
I'm
pieces
looting.
inside.
I'm looting those bodies so
We need to
fast.
loot.
Oh. Okay.
I think this is the first time we've actually looted
Yep.
the bodies.
Yeah, we don't often loot. Notger is over there looting the now non-bloody bodies. Notger, out of each downed woman, you pull out from a pocket a small red glowing gem.
And I look at Ryoko. And I said, "You like the glowing, shiny things, right?"
I do. It's true.
And I go to throw it. I'm like, maybe not throw it. I hand it to Ryoko. Hand them to Ryoko.
I take it and I covet it.
Because there's two, right?
There's two.
I take them. I covet them. Can they both fit in one hand?
Yes,
I can just
they're
put
small
my-
enough for that.
Other arm like this to hold them tight.
Give me a perception check.
Gladly.
The jewel
You
of
s-
evil.
I know. Oh dear.
You still have a inspiration, I think, as well.
Oh, that's true. Well, I got a 21.
Yeah. You do recognize these as being incredibly similar to the jewel that you carved out of one old man's chest as he died. Though these are much smaller.
They're like Dragon Balls.
No, they're gems and they have nothing to do with the biology of dragons.
Dragon gems.
Biology of dragons. That's actually really funny.
The
Thank you,
family
Notger.
jewels of dragons. Sorry.
I mean, I did carve similar gems out of someone who killed my family. So far, this has got a theme.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay, I thank Notger and I give him a little bow, and then I pocket the gems.
All right. Talus is just down the stairs. Talus can't stand it in this room any longer.
Fair.
Is this something I said?
Is there anything else you guys want to do in this room?
Is there anything else in the room?
Nope.
That I
Is
think.
there a
But
chair?
I-
Is there a chair in
there-
the room?
There's not a chair in the room, and I knew you would ask that. That's why I asked if you wanted to do anything else in the room.
Have we become so predictable?
You have, yes. Been playing D&D with Russell for a long time, and it's always the chair.
It's always a chair.
You just never know.
Chairs are not for sitting.
Eh.
All right, then we are going to end it there for tonight. Yeah, good job, everybody. Join us again next week for another exciting episode of how absolutely horrific do we want to get with killing people?
The
The
And maybe
answer
we'll-
is yes.
Yes.
The answer is just yes. That's how horrific we want to get with killing people. So fantastic. Please join us again next week. It was lovely to see you all here. I love seeing chat active. And have a wonderful night. Goodbye, everybody.